morning, isn't it, out here in the glen?
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that scenery.
It's the.
I like that white bit right there.
Is it the River Dee over there?
I'm going to fix that white bit as we say hello.
Would you like to say hello, Stewart?
Hello, Stewart.
Oh, well done.
Oh, I hope you've all had a lovely time. Last time we saw you, I think, was at Halloween. Of course, very busy Halloween we had in the forest up at the Cairn Mount. But we have survived, not altogether intact. A few difficulties over the past few weeks, but I'm sure my brothers will tell you about that once we get going with the songs and the storytelling, which you've become so accustomed to from your boys, the three brothers from the Glen of Gorm. Jack, you've returned from the wizardry that you're conducting behind us there.
I was fixing
the scenery. Just fixing the hills.
Interdimensional rift that had happened in the corner there.
Wouldn't put anything past 2020. Let's put it that way. And Duncan, you're looking fine this morning, looking much more handsome than I remember.
I get more handsome every day, Stuart.
Well, I won't argue with that. And how am I looking?
You look wonderful.
Thanks very much, Duncan.
Straight from the grave, was it?
That's the nicest thing you've said to me in a long time. Jack, you look awful. Well, folks, as always, I hope you'll be tuning in, giving us some lovely messages of support, and of course any questions, any problems that you have, any sort of advice with relationships and things like that, then my brothers are always very happy to answer in their own way. So please, any questions that you've got, you keep them coming in to us today. A lot of special guests in the studio with us this afternoon. We'll be getting those later on, of course. And we're going to have a lovely trip out as well to a little ice cream shop which is on the waterfront, which has been a rare in business, despite the fact that, of course, the Willie Worts pandemic continues to rage through Scotland. So all that to look forward to and more coming up in the hour ahead. Why don't we pass over to Brother Jack and see if he's got a song for us to play, some music for us, Jack?
Yeah, what if we do?
Oh, a bit of Robbie Burns. Is there for honest poverty that hangs his head, and that the coward slave we pass him by, we dare before for all that, and all that, our toils obscure, and all that, the rank is but the gay stamp, the man's the good for all that. What though on him we fair would dine, we hard and grave, and all that, give fools their sulks, and knaves their wine, a man's a man for all that, and all that, their tinsel show, and all that, the honest man, though e'er so poor, is king of men for all that. You see on Barky, got a lord, fast ruts and stairs, and all that, though hundreds worship at his word, he's but a coof for all that, and all that, his ribbon stab, and all that, the man o' independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that, a prince can mark a belted knight, a marquis shook, and all that, but an honest man's upon his plight, good fate him on he for that, and all that, the dignities, and all that, the pathos, sense, and pride of worth are higher rank than all that. Well, let us pray, come it may, as come at well, for all that, that sense and worth o'er the surf should bear the cree and all that. For all that and all that, it's coming yet. For all that, when man to man the world o'er shall brothers be. For all that. Yes, Robbie Burns, the man with the hardest cock in Edinburgh in the late 18th century. Used to love the cockfighting.
He did, aye.
Down in the grass market. Nothing Dutch about the grass market, of course, but down there that was where you find all Jock's cockfighting pit, and you'd often find Robert Burns down there with his cock out, and his next door neighbour, of course, William Brodie. They would frequent that place together. Always been quite a soft cock, Jack, haven't you?
Never
Never much for the gambling. Never been a
Alright,
gambler.
right, yeah. If
Yeah.
you put it that way.
Yeah. Well, it's a good vice, that one, to avoid, especially with all the other vices you've got, Jack. So
He's got every episode,
So,
every issue since 1979.
of Vice magazine. Aye, that's a cracking collection. It's just over there in the cabin up in the glen that we're in at the moment.
Up in Jabba the Hutt.
That's right. How are the folks doing today, Jack, out there?
Good. Kieran Hayes. On the lads. Thanks, Kieran.
Irish.
Kieran.
Yes. Stewart says, how's Harry Mary? She's fine, I answered that before we started. Barbel Merker, hi lads, how you doing? My daughter would like to hear Rattling Bog, please.
Oh.
Well, we can do that.
We'll
At
do
some
that
stage.
a little bit later,
Yeah,
but
we'll
yeah,
do
we'll
it,
do it.
Thanks for getting up early and joining us this time, Burwell.
Mauro from the Ensign Yurt. She's 1 in a million. Do you want a pint of vodka?
I've actually got my Ensign Yurt t-shirt on today. You can see that there, Mauro.
And Jerome, David, hi Jerome. He says Prost.
Prost.
Daniel Sunday says hi dudes.
Super
Alright,
prost. Super prost. Prost to you, Daniel, as well.
Emilio says celebrating Scotland victory?
Yes,
Question mark.
absolutely.
Fine, Christy, eh?
Hard fought, aye.
Should never left.
5-4 on penalties, was it?
Kieran Hayes says Rattling Bogs. That's 2 requests, so I don't think we can do it now. It's
Bit too popular, that. I'm trying to stay away
it's
from them.
too mainstream. Anna Kalstrom says we miss Edinburgh. Anna and Sophia.
We miss it too.
And Moira Ross says love the background. So do we. We love being out here.
It's wonderful
in the
being
Highlands.
in amongst all this greenery.
Thank you, Moira. The tuba is we'll maybe bring the tuba in next time, okay? But it's still going. There is still a tuba. It's just not been in the Gorms quite as much as it should have been, perhaps. So
Can you let us know if the sound's okay? Anyway,
Let's play a song.
yeah.
sure. Well, I know you're in that strange tuning that you like, Jack. Tell Me Ma, is that in this tuning?
No,
It isn't. What about the McBride's one?
they're all like this is the other tuning.
Ah, this okay.
Johnny Cope.
I'm in the other tuning.
Other tuning.
Oh, so not these ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I know I want to get us warmed up here. Johnny Ladd, did we play that last time?
Yeah, let's give it a bash.
With a lick at the start.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
I bought a life in Glasgow town for a bobby. I got a fair back again to my tobacco way. And with you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles of my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. As I was ganging away, I chanced to see the Queen. She was playing football with the lads on Glasgow Green. And with you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles of my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. The captain on the other side was scoring with great style. So the Queen she cried a postman and said, clap him into jail. With you, my Johnny lad, I'll dance the buckles of my shoes with you, my Johnny lad. Samson was a mighty man for fought we cut his jaws. He won a score of battles winning crimson funnel glories. And we you, my Johnny lad. How that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. There was a man on Nineveh, he was wondrous wise. He looked into a bramble bush, and he scratched his baby's eyes. We you, my Johnny lad. Oh, that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. When he saw his eyes was out, he was quite troubled then. He looked into another bush, and he scratched them again. We you, my Johnny lad. Oh, that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. Mary had a little lamb, she tied it to a pylon. 1,000 volts were up its bum, and its wool turned into nylon. We you, my Johnny lad. Oh, that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. Mary had a little lamb, she also had a bear. I've often seen her little lamb, I've never seen her bear. We you, my Johnny lad. Oh, that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. Mary had a little lamb, she also had a duck. She put them on the mantelpiece to see if they would dance. We you, my Johnny lad. Oh, that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. Johnny is a bonny lad, he is a lad of mine. I've never had a better lad, I've had 29. We you, my Johnny lad. Oh, that's the buckles of my shoes, you, my Johnny lad. Okay, smashing. Woo! Oh, Johnny lad. If you were to have 29 children, Duncan, I'm asking for a friend.
What do you mean if?
Okay. Well, with your experience of having 29 children, any suggestions as to what to do about the GCSEs next year?
Well, if you have 29 kids that are all doing GCSEs how do you
Simultaneously, that's right, yeah.
simultaneously. So what, are we talking about 29 different mothers as well?
Well, I'm asking for a friend, you know.
I don't know how to possibly broach that. I would suggest that they study and pass.
He's a busy guy. He was a Shetlander.
Oh, okay.
Arthur Nicholson, actually. I shouldn't have said the word. I shouldn't have said the name. There we are.
He's not
Well,
watching, it's fine.
in that case, I would put them to work building a Viking longship for next year's Up Hellier.
Okay.
Forget the GCSEs, just build a fucking ship.
Okay.
That's a better idea, because we're all going to be, afloat in the next couple of years anyway.
Okay, I like it. Aye. It's, excellent advice there. Well, I'll tell my friend about the. That's great advice there. You agree with that, Jack?
Yes. Wholeheartedly.
Okay, concise.
Concise. Make them build a ship.
Well, up here, I think I can see Aviemore actually, just beyond that hill that I can't see past. But just beyond that is a great songwriter, I remember, from the past, who once taught us a very nice song, which I think was on our first record, which is available to buy on bandcamp.gorms.wikipedia.
I think it's... I forgot.
Search for the Gorms on Google, you'll find it.
Aye.
That's right. And make sure you tune in to our live broadcast as well, which you're watching just now. So the first record, one of our favourite records actually that we made. It's called Where Was I Last Night?
And who's that written by?
I can't remember. Some nomadic chap.
One of our best friends, you just said, wasn't it?
Somebody with the same second name as me for some reason. Jim Weir.
Jim
Jim
Weir.
Weir, that was
the
right, yeah.
eponymous Jim Weir.
Descendant of Thomas Weir, perhaps, the famous warlock of the 17th century. That's right. And
He's a descendant of the Iron Brew Strongman, I believe.
is that right? Same family.
Same family.
The Iron Brew Strongman. That's fantastic.
True story.
Yeah, so this song we haven't done for a little while.
About 10 years, perhaps.
Yeah, it's on our first album. Goes all the way back to
2011
or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, shall we attempt it?
We'll give it a try, yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Too many things to
I was
mention.
trying to find some information there, but been deleted from my email server. Oh, where was I last night? My memory's not too bright. Did I trip, did I fall? I can't recall, I'm in a dreadful plight. But once I've had a few of this barman's finest brew, I'll be back in the land of the living, I'll be feeling all brand new. Oh no, never again. Oh no, drinking men and drinking dens. Can't recall in the old past tense. Oh, late last night it can make no sense. Oh, where was I last night? I must have been quite tight. Did I drink too much? Oh, I'm out of touch. I do not feel alright. But once I've shared a jar with all my friends here at the bar, it's a voyage of discovery, and I always go too far. Oh no, never again. Oh no, drinking men and drinking dens. Can't recall in the old past tense. Late last night I can make no sense. Oh, where was I? I'm totally mystified. Did I drink too much? Oh, I'm out of touch. I cannot tell a lie. But once I've had a drink, I'll be feeling in the pink. I'll be back in the mood for a belly. I'll be swollen like a sink. Oh no, never again. Oh no, drinking men and drinking dens. Can't recall in the old past tense. Late last night it can make no sense. Oh, where was I last night? I must have been high as a kite. Tell me, where did I go? 'Cause I just don't know. I really feel quite uncomfortable. You can read me like a book if you'd care to have a look. You can turn the other page, son, 'cause you know that I'll be hooked. Oh no, never again. Oh no, drinking men and drinking dens. Can't recall in the old past tense. Late last night it can make no sense. Oh, tell me, where did I go? I have a right to know. Did I make such a fool of myself?
What a tool!
I guess it must be so. I really shouldn't spend one more penny in this den, but I'm ready for a boozer. Barman, set them up again. Oh no, never again. Oh no, drinking men and drinking dens. Can't recall in the old past tense. Late last night it can make no sense. Oh no, never again. Oh no, drinking men and drinking dens. Can't recall in the old past tense. Late last night it can make no sense.
There we go.
First time that's been played in a long time.
Daniel Sunday says, play something off the new album.
Ooh.
Good idea. What's on the new album? I forgot it.
What about
Does it really exist? That's the question.
Wait, is Sangster on it? Did we record
is,
that? That's
yes.
right, we could do that.
We'd do that, yeah.
Here's my... There it is.
Sammy Jane Lister says, I'm hungover and this is helping.
Glad to hear it.
But maybe you shouldn't drink quite as much. Moira Ross, need to move as it's my pal's birthday. Mrs. James, off to see her. Loved the wee concert.
Oh,
Thanks so
well,
much to you all.
say happy birthday to Rita. Have a good time in Lawrencekirk. So, Lawrencekirk, of course, up in the northeast of Scotland, and this song that we will attempt to play, apparently, off of the new record, which is coming out just after the sort of coronavirus. Once that blows over, you know,
Should be any day now.
any next couple of days. This one comes from it's from Old Deer, I believe. A lovely song. This one, singing in a bit of a challenging dialect, to be honest with you. After being down in Edinburgh so long, of course, back here amongst the hills, you do start to pick up the dialect again. So we'll do our best to no murder it for you. And when I say we, I mean me. So Johnny Snangster, and this one's for our friend Daniel Sunday, wasn't it?
It is, right?
Do you remember where Daniel lives? There's a challenge for you.
Near Stuttgart.
Reutlingen.
Reutlingen, that's it.
A place with giant insects everywhere.
That's right. I
I
remember.
wonder if they're still there.
30-foot insects. Massive.
Jim Stewart says, know any Motley Crue?
No, I've never heard of them before.
What was it? Girls, Girls, Girls or something? Is that them?
That's them, aye.
Oh,
Let's play that.
Was that Pamela Anderson in the videotape that she made? Was that the guy
That
from
was the
Motley
drummer.
Crue?
Yeah.
Well, she was married to him.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I mean,
No.
kind of takes
Tommy
the
Tommy
edge.
Lee.
He was in The Fugitive, right? Takes the edge off it. I didn't realise they were married. Never mind. Anyway, not a video I'd recommend.
They're not
to
married
use.
anymore, I don't think.
Okay, well, there you go. If you are in the market for a nice lady, then there you are. Pamela Anderson's back on the market. I know you could say that, would you? You'd say she's available for a
You can
a
find
date.
her in DVD shops, I think.
You can find her in a DVD shop, raking through the bargain bins.
Astrana AB sent us £20. Thank you
Astrana.
very much.
That's fantastic. Really appreciate it.
Let me just check.
It's obviously the Pamela Anderson sort of chat is
It's
working for some people,
it's
so we'll keep
working,
that
aye.
going.
And Malta Camerling sent us £20 as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much, Malta. Cheers, Slange. Oh,
Much appreciated.
just a water we've got here.
Marmite
Okay.
flavoured, of
So we're
course.
going to play this new song.
Aye,
This old new song.
Here we go. At 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are the seasons of the year when we man work the sailors. The harvest is the only time, yet it is the rarest. We rise as soon as morn is like the critters can be blithe. Buckle on our finger steels and paddle down the scythe. And we do Johnny Sangster, I'll trim the gavel to my sheath. You're the gallant dancer. If there a chance to be my lord, feeding and first time, a grumpy feeding in the sky would keep the house in crying. The breeze are rising thick and fast, and Johnny he mun bind them. Cuffed the brine for scarce to look, I fear to look behind them. And we do Johnny Sangster, I'll trim the gavel with my sheath. You're the gallant dancer. I'm coming through for a week, a week of vague of fodder, a clouds of blue tobacco reek, for the beak and fodder. The sheaves are rising thick and fast, and Johnny he mun bind them. He'll castrate or strokes the rash, and that'll be the dand. And we do Johnny Sangster, I'll trim the gavel with my sheath. You're the gallant dancer. If there'd be my chance in life to get a gallant dancer, I'll go and wear a dainty coat and gie him goud and hand fuzz. Johnny he can mind himself, he wouldn't wish him blanket. After he has brewed his ale, he can sit down and drink it. And we do Johnny Sangster, I'll trim the gavel with my sheath. You're the gallant dancer.
Johnny Sangster.
Johnny Sangster, ladies and gentlemen.
From the new, as yet unreleased album.
And still unnamed.
Still
Still
unnamed.
unnamed.
Still without artwork.
Just call it Untitled.
Oh, I quite like that.
And change your name to Symbol.
Okay, well, yeah, first.
Great idea. Let's do that immediately.
Well, they were asking, what were they asking for earlier?
Rattling Bog. but
No,
we'll do
I
that
don't.
later.
We're not doing that.
Harry Mary they were asking for.
Mary Mary, or even was somebody asking for Arthur McBride?
So, somebody may have been.
Yeah, I was asking for it.
That's right. Yeah, so you were. I just think it would be a nice one to play up here in the Glen.
Hang on a second. Get my right plectrums. Oh, how did that happen? Oh, there we go. So I need to tune. Yes. Sunday says greetings from Reutlingen. Thanks, Daniel.
Cheers, Daniel.
Hope you enjoyed that tune. And I hope you enjoy The Dead Air as a tune up here.
Well, Duncan, are you excited? Christmas, of course, just round the corner.
It is just round the corner, aye.
And anything else exciting you about the time between now and Christmas?
There's so much to do.
Anything in particular regarding your brother in between now and Christmas?
Which one?
Well, it doesn't matter actually. It's not that special, really. It's just another day, isn't it? It's not a birthday.
I think one of us has a birthday very close to Christmas. Is that right?
Oh, really? You remember that?
I think I do remember that. Aye. It's not my brother Douglas, and it's not my brother Fraser. It's not my brother Jack. I wonder who's left.
Well, you're telling people there's more in the Gorms family here. It's like the Chuckle brothers. There's 5 of them that don't.
It's 29 of them.
Don't
Yeah,
do
well,
it.
there's not my brother Don or my brother Archie either.
Right.
So I wonder who's left. Is it you, perhaps?
It is me. That's right.
Is it you? You've got a birthday very soon.
Gonna
No,
be
well, a
my
month away.
25th birthday coming up very soon.
25th. What anniversary of your 25th
Anniversary.
birthday?
It's going to be my 25th.
Sorry, I was watching Chris Eubank last night and it's really caught on.
25th. Born in a leap year, of course, so that fiddles the numbers a little bit. But
So you're 15. Is that what you're telling us?
no, look at the state of me. Of course, I'm not 15. 20.
Oh no, you must be about 7. Right?
Probably 26 or 27, maybe. But that's right. My birthday's coming up soon. Very exciting. I'm going to get an Xbox.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I was hoping you'd get me one.
That the first Xbox.
No, the
Before
new,
this.
the new one, the Xbox One.
All right.
Have
I don't think we can afford that.
Have you not written a letter to Santa yet?
No, they banned the Argos catalogue. So,
Oh no.
but if not an Xbox, then
What about a Gorms album? Would that do?
oh, that would be absolutely
I
wonderful.
think that would be my favourite Christmas present ever. Is a Gorms album or 4?
Okay, all 4 of them.
Or 4? Have we got 5 yet? No, there's still
There's
one.
only
to come.
3 available right now. So.
Right, we better get cracking then. Christmas is almost here.
Okay, well, that was a good advert there. We should. You can maybe cut that. Sorry, folks, just a quick meeting here. You can maybe cut that and just have that on the page as like an advert for,
Oh yeah.
an advert for another page. You know?
Tell we're really good at marketing.
Okay, Arthur McBride.
Bit of reverb there.
That's a song about what
Arthur McBride.
sort of police state, isn't it, in martial law? Oh, me and my cousin one, Arthur McBride, as we were walking down by the seaside. Now mark what followed and what the betide, for it being on Christmas morning. For recreation we went a tramp, and we met Sergeant Pepper and Corporal Cramp, and a little wee drummer in tenant camp, for the day being pleasant and charming. Good morning, the sergeant did cry, and the same to you gentlemen we did reply. Not meaning to stop, we just meant to pass by, for it being on Christmas morning. Now, says the sergeant, if you'll enlist, it's 10 guineas in gold I will slip in your fist, and a crown in the bargain for to kick up the dust, and to drink the keg's health in the morning. For a soldier he leads a very fine life, and he always is blessed with a charming young wife. He spares all his gold without sorrow or strife. He always looks pleasant and charming. And a soldier he always is decent and clean. In the finest of clothing he's constantly seen, while other poor fellows go dirty and mean, and sup on thin gruel in the morning. But says Arthur, I wouldn't be proud of your clothes, if only the lend of them was, I suppose. And you dare not change them one night, for you know, if you do, you'll be flogged in the morning. Although that we are decent and free, we take great delight in in our own company, and we have no desire strange faces to see, although that your offer is charming. No, we have no desire to take in advance. All hazard and danger we will barter on chance, for you would have no scruples to send us to France, where we would get shot without warning. Now, says the sergeant, I'll have no such chat. I am not ignorant, the wee spalping brat. If you insult me with one other word, I'll cut off your heads in the morning. So Arthur and I, well, we both drew our blades, and we scarce gave them time for to draw their own swords, when a trusty skene-dhu came over their heads, and but attack that is fair warning. And their old rusty rapiers that hung by their side, we flung them as far as we could in the tide. Go on, pick 'em up, devils, cried Arthur McBride, temper their rage in the morning. And the little wee drummer, well, we flattened his brow, and we made a football of his rowdy-dow-dow. Threw that in the tide for to rock and to roll, and bid it a courteous returning. I and having no money paid them off in stabs. We paid no respect to their two bloody backs. We left them for dead like a pair of wet sacks. We left them for dead in the morning. Now, so to conclude and finish disputes, we obligingly asked if they wanted recruits. We were the lads that would give them their dues, for the day being pleasant and charming. Me and my cousin one, Arthur McBride, as we went a-walking down by the seaside. Now mark what followed and what did betide, for it being on Christmas morning.
I
Hope you enjoyed that one. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I've decided that I'd like a Roman Reigns action figure for my birthday.
Roman Reigns?
Yeah. Because I realised that the Xbox 360 is a bit expensive, so Roman Reigns would be great if you could.
Right.
Just a normal size one from Mattel.
Okay.
Sophie Lander says, happy birthday in advance, Stuart.
Thank you very much, Sophie.
Massimo
So wise.
Kerr says, greetings from Italy.
Hello. I was
Hello.
there no long ago.
Ciao. Don't you say hello?
Yes, and goodbye.
Alright, what about this one we've been requested twice?
Aye.
What's that one?
Rattling Bog.
The Rattling Bog. Well, funny you should say that. I do notice that the D is a little bit it's rushing very fast. I don't know if you can make that out on the computer screen or television.
Yeah. Is that the D?
Yeah, it's Russian. Well, it must be. Well, it could be the Don, I suppose.
Well, you just said it was Russian. Is that more likely to be the Volga then?
I like what you did there. That was quite clever. I like that. No, I think it'll be the D or the Don.
Okay.
Being as that we're up here near the left. I mean, that's what the left's just over there. I think off camera you can't. We'll maybe turn it around. You'll be able to see it in a bit. But it is a bit boggy down there at the moment. Been quite a lot of rainfall recently.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems a very poignant place to be playing it. The song, Rattling Bog. Here we go. There was a bog, a real bog, a frog, a real bog, and a rattling bog. Are we going to do all the verses, eh?
Let's do it.
And the buck down in the valley, oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley, oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley, oh, now in this bog there was a tree,
A rare tree,
a
rattling tree.
the trees in the bog and the buck down in the valley, oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley, oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley, oh, now in this tree there was a limb,
A rare limb, a rattling limb.
the limbs on the tree and the trees in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley. Oh, now on this limb there was a branch.
A rare branch, a rattling branch.
The branch on the limb and the limbs on the tree and the tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this branch there was a twig.
A rare twig, a rattling twig.
The twigs on the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this twig there was a leaf.
A rare leaf, a rattling leaf.
The leaves on the twig and the twigs on the branch on the limb and the limb on the tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this leaf there was a nest.
A rare nest, a rattling nest.
Nest and the leaves on the twig and the twigs on the branch on the limb on the tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now in this nest there was an egg.
A rare egg, a rattling egg.
Eggs in a nest and a leaf and the leaves on the twig and the twigs on the branch on the limb on the tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this egg there was a bird.
A rare bird, a rattling bird.
Birds on the egg and the eggs on a nest and a leaf and the leaves on the twig and the twigs on a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this bird there was a wing.
A rare wing, a rattling wing.
The wings on the bird and the birds on the egg and the eggs on a nest and a leaf and the leaves on a twig and the twigs on a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this wing there was a feather.
A rattling feather.
Feathers in the wing and the wings in the bird and the birds on the egg and the eggs in a nest and a leaf on a twig and the twigs in a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this feather was a pea.
A rare pea, a rattling pea.
Peas on the feather and the feathers in the wing and the wings in the bird and the birds on the egg and the eggs in a nest and a leaf on a twig and a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this feather was a mattress.
Rare mattress, rattling mattress.
And the mattress and the pea and the peas and the feathers and the wing and the wings and the bird and the egg and a nest and a leaf on a twig and the twig and a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on this mattress was a maiden.
Rare maiden, a rattling
The means and the mattress and the pea and the peas and the feathers and the wing and the wings and the birds and the eggs and a nest and a leaf and the leaves on a twig and the twigs on a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, now on the maiden was a man.
a rare man, a rattling man.
Man's and the maiden and the mince and the mattress and the pea and the peas and the feathers and the wing and the wings and the bird and the egg and a nest and a leaf and a twig and the twigs and a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, and from this man there came a seed.
A rare seed, a rattling seed.
Seeds and the man, and the man's and the maiden, and the mince and the mattress and the pea, and the peas and the feathers and the wing, and the birds and the eggs and a nest and a leaf on a twig and a twig and a branch on a limb on a tree in the bog and the buck down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, a rattling bog, down in the valley, oh, and from the seed there grew a tree. Halfway there, trees and the seed, and the seed's the man, and the man's and the maid, and the maid's and the mouse, and the mouse and the peas and the feather, on the wing, and the wings and the bird and the egg, and the egg and a nest and a leaf, and a leaf and a twig, and a branch round to the limb, and a limb, and a tree, and the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh, rare bog and upland bog, down in the valley, oh, rare bog and upland bog, down in the valley, oh. Oh, that takes me right back, Duncan. Takes me back to when we were in the Boy Scouts together, making fires and all that kind of stuff with Tom Taylor up in the woods. That was great.
Cooking sausages over an open fire.
Sausages. We had such a good time, didn't we?
Wonderful.
Jack was you would have been in the Beavers at that time, of course, Jack.
I was indeed.
In the Beavers with your armbands on, but you know. Well, the Rattling Bog certainly brought a lot of joy to my life. Okay, sorry, just going to check the letter from the local ministry here. An Irish one, Tell Me Ma. Oof. Oh, do you remember how that one goes?
Yeah. I remember how it goes.
Tell Me Ma. Well, I'm not sure if we've been getting much, if maybe you haven't tuned in before, folks, but normally we get quite a lot of requests for sort of agony aunt problems. If you're familiar with Dear Deirdre and things, if you do have any questions, please write in. Normally my brother's very good at answering those sort of questions. You'll see the previous broadcast, there was quite a lot of that. So, of course, the song is titled Tell Me Ma. I think it's Tell Me Ma question mark, or at least this section we'll edit it later, it'll say Tell Me Ma question mark. Just a question mark, it won't say the word question or mark. But what's the worst thing you've told your mum? I mean, I could certainly tell you some of the things my brothers have had to tell our mother. It's very embarrassing, so we won't be going into that. But if you've had to tell your mum something that caused a bit of friction, then please write in, let us know, and we'll be happy to answer that.
Yes.
Okay,
Stu will be happy to answer that.
Duncan, no.
Stu will be happy to answer that.
Okay. So, Tell Me Ma. We start this sort of without okay.
Guitar, yeah.
Not too fast. Yeah. Tell me ma. Tell me ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a caller, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock the door, ring the bell, oh my sweetheart, are you well? Here she comes, as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Al Jack Mooney says he'll die if he doesn't get the girl with a roving eye. Tell me ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a corner, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind blow and the wind blow high, through the streets in my kilt I'll fly. She's as sweet as cherry pie, she'll get her man, oh my, oh my. When she gets one of her own, she winners her man till she goes home. Let the boys know as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me now, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a caller, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Tell me Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock the door, ring the bell, oh my sweetheart, are you well? Here she comes, as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Al Jack Mooney says he'll die if he doesn't get the girl with a roving eye. Tell me now, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a caller, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me one more time? Tell me now, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a caller, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Fashion. Fashion.
Fash.
Patricia Hovey says, nice.
Thanks, Patricia.
Verbal Merker says, wow, that was great.
Danke.
Thank
Awesome.
you very much.
Well, last week we tried to play the tortoise, but
then we lost part of his shell.
yeah, we couldn't quite play it. So should we give it a try this week?
Yeah.
And Burbo gave us £10.
Cheers.
That's
Much
great,
appreciated.
Thank you.
Okay, so we had Gormy the tortoise out last week.
Yeah, he's already in hibernation now, so he can't be with us this week. He's in the Blue Peter studio.
We've been asked, can you play the juice of the barley? But I don't think we know that one, I'm afraid.
I can't mind it, because we can learn it.
Yeah. Can't do that one, I'm sorry.
Not yet. I can't remember how it goes.
Little song about Gormy.
Gormy the tortoise.
He was just a lonely tortoise looking for a home. His tiny feet were blistered from the miles he had to roam. I saw him in the pet shop. On his cheek there was a tear, and painted on his little shell 20 pence to clear. He's a faithful friend, the tortoise. He'll love you till the end, and you won't need a person with a tortoise for a friend. I took him from the pet shop, tied to a piece of string. I'm sure that he was happy, for I thought I heard him sing. I took him to my sports car, we had many a mile to go. I tied him to the bumper, he was grateful for the tow. He's a faithful friend, the tortoise. He'll love you till the end, and you won't need a person with a tortoise for a friend. In winter, by the swimming pool, oh yes, we both retire. And when his little feet got cold, I'd place him on the fire. In summer, by the swimming pool, I was so proud of him. I'd throw him in, and he would sink. I don't think he could swim. He's a faithful friend, the tortoise. He'll love you till the end, and you won't need a person with a tortoise for a friend. Then came the day that's coming to all creatures great and small. A drunken driver hit my friend and smashed him against the wall. We all gathered round and picked up his wee broken bits of shell. We made them into plectrums, we know our plectrums well. He's a faithful friend, the tortoise. He'll love you till the end, and you won't need a person with a tortoise for a friend. One more time for Michelle. A faithful friend, the tortoise. He'll love you till the end, and you won't need a person with a tortoise for a friend. A bit sad.
It's a shame what happened to Gormy.
It is also a real shame to think back to what happened to that reckless army of Northern English who came up for the Battle of Preston Pans, just outside Preston Pans.
Was it so much the army that was reckless as the commander, I believe?
And what was his name?
His name was Johnny Cope.
Well, why don't we play the song by the very same name?
That's a good idea. How many verses are there? Yes, a nod.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Cope's and Thomas, Fred and Baz and Charlie we played, and your dad, Alan, you the art of war if you meet me in the morn. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet, or are your drums a beating yet? He were a walk and I would wait to get to the cows in the barn. When Charlie read the letter on, he threw his sword, the scabbard from. Follow me, my merry men, and we'll meet Johnny Cope in the horn. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? And are your drums a beating yet? He were a walk and I would wait to get to the cows in the barn. When Johnny Cope he heard of this, he thought it wouldn't gang amiss to hear a horse in readiness to flee away in the barn. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? And are your drums a beating yet? He were a walk and I would wait to get to the cows in the barn. Fly Johnny do me good your word, let us fly with fire and sword, then a flee like a frightened bird as lead his nest in the barn. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? And are your drums a beating yet? We were a walk and I would wait to get to the cows in the barn. Fly Johnny do get up and red, the Highland bagpipes macking in. It's best to sleep in your hairless skin and flee and nest in the barn. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? And are your drums a beating yet? We were a walk and I would wait to get to the cows in the barn. When Johnny Cope to Dunbar came, the Stewart him, there's iron men. The deal confound me, get a cake, I let them all in the horn. Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? And are your drums a beating yet? We were a walk and I would wait to get to the cows in the barn. Woo! One Shirley.
Sarah Elizabeth Simmer says, good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Good afternoon,
Good
Weir.
afternoon.
Morning, Sarah.
Jeff Thompson, greetings from Washington State, USA. You are the best. Thanks for the music. Cheers. Chris Warham says, love it, lads. Keep it up, boys. Much love, Chef.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Cheers, man.
Have we got time for one more?
Do we have time for one more? Do the audience want to hear it? I don't know. Can't hear you.
Can we do the merry cuckold and his kind wife?
We could.
Aye. What's the... Oh, aye, that one.
So it is a bit early, but it is Friday, I suppose. It is
Yeah.
Friday night, Friday day, Friday morning.
It's Friday night
Somewhere.
in China.
In China. There we go. Well, ni hao.
I think that's Korean, but okay.
Ni hao. And here's one for everyone listening in China at the moment. I hope you're having a lovely Friday night. This one is called The Merry Cuckold and His Kind Wife. I don't know how you translate that. If anyone does speak Chinese, is that the language? Or Mandarin, do they call it?
Mandarin's the main one, I think. And
That's
there's
a mandolin
also,
right there.
That's a mandolin.
Ah.
yeah.
So if you can translate into Mandolin, then The Merry Cuckold and His Kind Wife. To be honest, if you could translate that into any language, that would be
You could
greatly appreciated.
translate it into Irish. It's called The Seven Drunken Nights.
Let's do that one then.
Just before Jeff Thompson, Jeff Thompson just
Jeff?
sent. I said that wrong for some reason, but Jeff Thompson sent us £50. Thank
wow.
you very
Cheers,
much.
man.
It's great, Jeff. Thanks a lot.
That's amazing.
Hope you're doing well, keeping out the trouble of the media over there.
It's Friday the 13th, by the way. We've been
Oh yeah,
informed,
it is.
so be careful out there.
Yeah.
Be careful out there with your cuckolding activities this
Stay
evening.
away from people called Jason.
Teresa Turner says one more. Hi Duncan from Oklahoma, US.
All right, Teresa,
All right, we're ready.
we are.
Aye, when I came home on Monday night, as drunk a day, I saw a horse outside the door where my old horse should be. So I calls my wife, "Oi, wife," and I says to her, "Will you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door where my old horse should be?" Well, you're drunk, you silly old fools, still you cannot see that's a lovely sow that my mother sent to me. There's many day I've travelled 100 miles or more. I saw a roads in Marketplace I never saw before. I came home on Tuesday night, as drunk away. I saw some boots behind the door where my old boots should be. So I calls my wife and says to her, "Kindly tell to me who owns the boots behind the door where my old boots should be." lots of pair of geranium pots my mother sent to me. There's many day I've travelled 100 miles or more. Geranium pots with laces in I never saw before. I came home on Wednesday night to slunk away. I saw a coat upon the floor when my old coat should be. So I calls my wife and sister, kindly tell me who owns the coat up on the floor where my old coat should be. Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely rod that me mother sent to me. There's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more. I've walked with lots of buttons on I never saw before. I came home on Thursday night to slunk away. I saw a pipe up on the chair where my old pipe should be. I calls my wife and sister, kindly tell me who owns the pipe up on the chair where my old pipe should be. That's a lovely tin whistle that my mother sent to me. There's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more. A tin whistle wee tobacco in I never saw before. I came home on Friday night, a drunk away. I saw a head up on the bed where my old head should be. So I called my wife and sister, kindly tell me who owns the head up on the bed where my old head should be. Hey! Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely night my mother sent to me. There's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more. A baby boy with his whiskers on I never saw before. That was a little bit of censorship there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna have to censor it. We'll be okay, won't we? I'm sure we. No one's listened to this live for the broadcast anyway. When I came home on Saturday night, as drunk away, I saw some mitts upon her tits where my old mitts should be. So I calls my wife and sister, kindly tell me who owns the mitts upon your tits where my old mitts should be. What the lady, up the lady, up the leggy through the what the lady, up the lady. Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely nightgown my mother sent to me. There's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more. A nightgown with some fingers in it I never saw before. Came home on Sunday night, as drunk away. I saw a thing inside her thing where my old thing should be. I calls my wife and sister, kindly tell me who owns the thing inside your thing where my old thing should be. You're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that my mother sent to me. There's many days I've travelled 100 miles or more. A tin whistle covered in pubic hair I never saw before. Roar, roar, roar. Disgusting. Well, that'll be us shadow band now. That'll be the algorithm kicking in, won't it?
We're getting zucked.
We're getting zucked.
Yeah.
Wondered what you'd said there. I thought it was a slip of the tongue and something very rude, as opposed to our Lord and Saviour.
Eric Misby just sent us £25. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
very much.
Eric.
Very much, Eric. We'll get that spent today in the corner shop. They've got bottles of dragon soup now. So it used to be a can, but now you can get bottles. So
Goodness, how big are the bottles?
no big enough. Put it that way. So.
Sophia Lander, you're the best. Thanks for a great live stream. Greetings from Sweden.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that us for the day?
That's us for this week,
Oh,
for this episode.
well, we forgot, of course, we were meant to be doing the special prize draw this week. I mean, that's the whole reason we're up here in the Glen.
Yeah.
That was...
It's a Christmas tree this time, is it?
Well, yeah, of course, the Forestry Commission up here had prepared something for us, just as a sort of celebration. That classic, was it the Hanoverians that first brought over the Christmas tree, Duncan?
Well, I don't think they necessarily brought a tree with them, but there's tradition, yeah.
Okay, so to celebrate...
Yule log.
What's the Yule log?
Well, before it was a tree, it was just a big log.
What would you do with that log?
Well, depends on the country. In Catalonia,
Depends what you're
you hit
into.
it with a stick and it shits out all your presents.
And it drops out presents.
Yeah.
Perhaps the piñata may have based itself upon that great idea. Perhaps.
Possibly.
We'll never know. There's no way to know that. So in celebration of Hanoverians, we were supposed to have this beautiful Christmas tree for you from the Forestry Commission. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. It did get COVID. The tree was COVID, or perhaps bird flu. That is on its way back at the moment. So unfortunately, we can't bring you that update. I know it seems like every week there's going to be a prize, and then one of the companies that's sponsoring us, whether it's the Chalmers Bakery or something, it's always getting closed down. We will assure you in the future, make sure that we have a reliable source, and obviously now I'll have to go and sort out the problem with the Forestry Commission. So.
Yeah, better get started.
Okay, excellent. Anything you'd like to say in passing, Jack, since this might be the last time that we ever see you on stream?
I've really enjoyed my time here, and
okay, thanks very much, folks. So I can
it's
see.
a shame I have to step down,
Well, that's okay. We can talk about that next time, can't we, Duncan? So, folks, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a lovely weekend. It is Friday the 13th, so
Shall we aim to be back in 2 weeks?
Aye.
Do another stream in 2 weeks?
Well, like keep an eye out on our Facebook page because that's where the information will appear.
Facebook, Tinder, Grindr, BitChute, YouTube, DLive,
Mega upload.
And if you can't manage, all the music's on Bandcamp to download or stream.
Thanks again for all your support, folks. Have a lovely weekend from the Gorms.
Bye.
Cheerio.